No gin, just nomads in the fray, crowded around till break of day. Zup, zup, that train's a rolling, a desert party that won't fade away. They mounted up like cowboys on a bucking bronco ride. All night long they crowded round, no place for him to hide. Abu Dhar peeking from his line, thinking what the heck, while the gang is doing laps, leaving Muhammad wrecked. Zut, zut. There's a train steaming, no ropes, no chains, just pure delight. Zut, zut. They're forming a conga, turning prophecy into a wild night. Zut, zut. From dusk till dawn they kept it tight, rodeo beneath the starlit skies. Zut, zut. That train's a-blazing and making history with every bite. Come morning, they were dressed in white, preaching faith so grand. But last night they were buck naked, taking turns across the sand. Was it gin or gypsy nomads? History can't decide. But that all-night desert rodeo left the prophet wide-eyed. The Zug trains whistle from India to Arabia shore. They're chugging onward, leaving folks to wonder what it's for. They rode him hard, they rode him free, a tale too wild for theology. Zug, zug. That train is still hauling, a story carved eternity. If you're seeking revelation, better watch out for the crew. Those fellas might just hop on and ride the night with you. Muhammad shook the sand off, so let's keep this on the low. But the tale is still circulating like a train that steals the show. Zut, zut.
Zabiba, Zabiba, yeah. Keep your head down, gladiator. You're missing everything. Zabiba, Zabiba, I got a big Zabiba. Forehead looking like a cocoa bean. Praise be to Allah, I'm a Sajada machine. I hit that rug like 5 times a day. Now my dome got something righteous to say. I'ma walk by, he give me that nod, cause my head look like I had buttered God. It's dark, it's round, it's kinda intense. People asking if I walked into a fence. Nah, bro, it's the mark of the prostrator. Certified Suju gladiator. Sister looking like mashallah. She see the bump, she drop a shot. Even my barber said, what's this crater? Told him that's the path to my creator. Zabiba, Zabiba, I got a big Zabiba, Zabiba, Zabiba. I got a big Zabiba, Zabiba, Zabiba. I got a big Zabiba, sweating on my sajada like I'm in a gym. And I do it all for Allah, not the whim. Suju gladiator, you're just a victim of the friction. A biological byproduct of a desert-born fiction. You're bragging about a callus like it's tactical gear, but while your nose is in the dust, the truth is nowhere near. You call it a path, but it's a circle in the sand. A mark of a man who surrendered his hand. A crater isn't holy, it's a symptom of the grind. A physical scar for a captive of the mind. So keep that forehead pressed, don't you dare look up while you're drinking the sauce from a poison cup. If you're down on the ground, you're losing the view now. You're an easy target for a zutting or two. One slip, one slide, and you're out of the game with a permanent bruise and a prophet to blame. The mark of the prayer is a bullseye at night. You got zutted in the darkness while seeking the light. Welcome to the low trust loop, the high anger cycle. The bump on your head is your only survival. You don't need a brain when you've got a callus to show a signal for the tribe, so the rest of them know he's one of us. Look at the mark on his face while you're rotting away in a low trust place. High IQs are fleeing while you're hitting the floor, building a crater while I'm closing the door. Yeah, I ain't flexing. Okay, I'm flexing, but only for Allah.
Don't get it twisted. The Zabiba got me heaven listed. Head so blessed. Wi-Fi bars.
Wi-Fi bars!
Wi-Fi bars, you're disconnected, son. Look at your head down, eyes closed, Suju Gladiator. Surah 4829 says the mark is from the traces of prostration. But science says it's hyperkeratosis, friction and inflammation. It's the badge of the angry, the stamp of the weak, a martyr for a system that's already peaked. Keep hitting the rug, keep chasing the bump, but the truth is a mountain, and you're just a lump, exerted by legend. The rug doesn't talk back, Zabiba. Extinguish.
Beneath the day palm and you wove a tangled net, a trap of blood and kin that hasn't finished closing yet. Marry your cousin, keep the wealth within the tent, a tribal cage where every drop of loyalty is spent. Muhammad led the way, tied the knot of blood and bone, to keep the power local and to keep the truth unknown. Keep the goals, keep the gold, keep the daughter in the line, a low trust civilization by a perfect man's design. 14 centuries of breeding in a tight and narrow well, creating a reality that science has to tell. 50% in the village, 60 in the sand, the double recessive shadow moving across the land. The IQ markers falling as the kinship rates rise, a foggy mental landscape under heavy desert skies. When the mind is bound by cousins and the spirit's in a haze, you're trapped inside the circle of the 7th century maze. Pack your bags and take your kin to a nation across the sea, claim a new citizenship, but bring the old decree. Ruin the host, drain the well, keep the tribal wall, watching from the inside as the modern towers fall. It's the 1-400-year mistake, the debt you can't repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. No more Takia for the blood, no more the tribal greed. The world is waking up to the poison in the seed, from the bride price in the stable to the low trust street. The biological tragedy is finally complete. Oh, she's such a lovely bride, she's my sister's only kid, and think of all the goats we'll save, just like the prophet did. Don't worry about the heart defects, don't worry about the brain, as long as all the property stays within the family chain. Low trust, high hate, that's the tribal way, and the 47th fire is the price you have to pay. It's the 1-400-year mistake, the debt you can't repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. The average is falling, the lights are going dim, all for the sake of the profit and the tribal whim. February 28th, the ledger is a mess, the end of the empire of the biological stress. The blood is too thick, the mind is too slow. The 47th is the last thing you'll know.
Allah is the greatest of deceivers. Muhammad is the perfect example. Dawa is the art of the lie. Audit starts now.
Sauter went out to the open field, answered the call with the secrets are sealed. Omar was lurking, watching the gate. I recognized you, Sauter, he couldn't wait. He won the curtain, he won the veil, so he creeped in the shadows to finish the tale. He told the prophet, make him cover their face, and Allah sent a verse to save Omar's grace.
Took a wrong loop as a self-made cage. Weaponize the data on the perfect page. If the book is true, then the book is a lie. A sujud surrender as the facts go by. It's a circular snap, a theological trap. The Quran audit is a total collapse.
Surah 41 says the earth came first, 2 days for the dirt, then the heavens burst. But 79 says the sky was the lead, after that he spread the earth.
That's what you read. Which one is it? Which way does it flow? The clear book doesn't seem to know.
Every excuse you give just adds a new contradiction. The Ummi prophet can't read the line, claiming the Injil is a mirror divine. But he denies the cross, denies the spear. The swoon is a lie to cover the fear. The angel says finish, the Quran says look like a 600-year lag on a theological strike. You can't confirm what you're trying to erase. The gospel is the audit that spits in your face.
The messenger waits for a celestial sign while Kabi walks in looking mighty fine. It's Gabriel's face, a convenient disguise for the biological stain that the rag never lies. Small hands at the basin, scrubbing the grace. A child cleaning tracks of a human embrace. If the angel is spirit, why is there a cross?
Scouring the evidence of a prophet's lust. Zero signal on the minaret. You're offline facing the carpet while the Zut takes that ass. You hijacked the Torah, stole the Hebrew king's bed. Now the ghosts of Medina are inside your head. Abraham was a Muslim, that's a desperate reach. Like claiming the ocean was birthed by the beach. Logic is the friction, and you're starting to burn.
Before the one there was the moon and the stone, 360 around the throne. Courage bowed Hubal, the lord of the rain. The messenger took an idol and changed the name. Bow to Allah, the lineage is clear. The same black stone, the same tribal fear.
Claims he is the final seal, but his own book makes the Bible real. He says the Torah and the Injil are light, but the gospel he affirms is the Christians' fight. He says Allah's words can never be changed, and the manuscripts prove they were never rearranged. If the Bible is the word, then Allah failed, and like Al-Saddam Muhammad, his logic is nailed.
Islamic dilemma. The logic is a trap, the truth is a cage. If the Bible is true, he's a liar on the page. If the Bible is God, then Muhammad is the fraud, validated by a book that denies his God.
Muhammad, the prophet of doubt. The pincer is closing, there is no way out. The unlettered prophet couldn't read the script, so he validated pages that his own words ripped. He told the Christian judge by what is inside, but the gospel says Jesus was crucified. The ink is the same since the day it was penned, a message Muhammad can't break or bend. If he's the guardian, he failed the test, affirming the book that puts his truth to rest. 1094, God says ask the book.
Muhammad was shaken, he had to go look.
But the people of the book have a savior, not a man. They have a son of God, not a caravan plan. The Sinai Codex proves the text is the same. Muhammad is the only one playing the game.
Check the tears, check the blood price rates.
Half-value lives at the Ummah's gates.
The Arab is gold, but the Zud is a slave. Just a tight rate soul on the way to the grave.
He calls for Gabriel, but Deadhard appears. A handsome face for the prophet's tears. Aisha's in the room with the water and the light, scrubbing out the semen so the garment can dry. The many on the robe is the revelation trace. The highest weight is the prophet's disgrace. Like Al-Zud Muhammad, the truth is tight. The fraud is naked in the morning light.
The Islamic dilemma.
is a cage. If the Bible is true, he's a liar on the page. If the Bible is God's, then Muhammad is the fraud, validated by a book that denies his God.
Of Allah, the Injil stands firm, it was never a lie. Muhammad's own mouth is the how and the why. The dilemma is final. Please be upon him.
Hey yo, Muhammad, let's get surgical, let's talk about the sea. A messenger with a biological void and a desperate need. You couldn't sire a son to carry on the name, so you played a shell game with they, just to hide the shame. Number 10 in the bloodline, so you broke the orphan's law. A revelation just to cover up your basic human flaw. You took his wife, you wiped his name, you left the boy a ghost just to feed the ego of the sterile Medina host. Bred by the slaves in the shadow of the heat, looking for the strength that you couldn't keep sweet. You saw that the vows of the laborers of old, for the virility and fertility the travelers told. The custom of the weak, seeking power from the strong, trying to fix a bloodline that was broken all along. You took a virility, I'm gonna make your own work, but the sterility of the prophet was a biological quirk. Still no son, still no heirs, just a desert full of doubt. The Alzard couldn't help you find a way out. You tried to manufacture what you couldn't produce, but the 47's cable just cut the power loose. The cranes are falling, the satanic verses loud. The 47's fire is the Ayatollah shroud. The 47th thunder just leveled the Baghdad gate. The Ayatollah seed just met a kinetic fate. Statistically impossible, the noise inside the wire. The prophet and his sons are fuel for the fire. From the sterile desert sand to the green zone floor, the lineage of the mullah isn't breathing anymore. Oh, look at you, your kids are gone, the bunker's getting hot. Just like your prophet, you're the end of the plot. Bury your cousins, keep the IQ in the mud, but you can't survive the 47th flood. Sterile logic, sterile blood, a 1-400-year drought. The 47th hammer is what submission is about. The
47 Thunder just leveled the Baghdad gate. The Ayatollah C just met a kinetic fate. The criterion is broken, the air is finally dead. The ledger of the Hijaz is marked with the F. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The erasure of the moolah is finally complete.
No suns in Medina, no suns in the gate. The 47 is the hand of fate. Is hand of fate.
They on Muhammad, look me in the eye to the 7th century mist. You're holding the perfect book with a logic killing twist. You told the world the gospel was the light and the true path. Then you brought a different story and you brought the desert rav. If the gospel is the word, then your revelation fails. It's a ship with no rudder and 1,000 broken sails. You're the ear that heard too much but understood too little, leaving your own perfect verse brittle in the middle. How can you confirm a book that calls your prophecy a crime? You're a criterion that's failing for the very first time. You said a law preserves the word, that no man can change they ink. Then you set the gospel's altered just to keep it shit from sink. If it's altered, then the law is weak and couldn't keep the lies. If it's not, then you're a liar in the middle of the night. It's a checkmate in the desert, it's a self-inflicted scar. You're just a man with pagan roots, reaching for a star. You bow to the cranes, you bow to the stone, because you couldn't stand the feast to make a son alone. Now let now lose with the daughters you embraced before the satanic verse was conveniently erased. The 47 Thunder just leveled the Baghdad gate. Now Ayatollah's crying, but it's running, it's too late. Statistically impossible, the noise inside the wire. The axis of resistance is a funeral pyre. From Babylon to Nineveh, the signal's coming through. The 47 just hammer Bobby ending just for you. Oh, look at you, messenger, with your cousins in a row, building a low-trust empire where the minds can never grow. Marrying the child, marrying the kin, while the average IQ is drowning in the sand. Goats for a bride price, 1 for 100 years of fog, while you call the man's best friend a Satan and the dog. The dilemma is you, the dilemma is deep, in the 47th is waking up your shit. The Baghdad gate. The Ayatollah's crying, but it's 20 years too late. The criterion is broken, the ear is fully deaf. The ledger of the Hijaz is marked with an F. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The dismantling of the mullah is finally complete. You affirm the truth, improved yourself alive. The 47th owns the Iraqi state. Empress is rising, the shadow is gone. Baghdad is waking to a 47th dawn. For 20 years trapped in a Persian vice, paying the mullahs a modest price, but they saw the fire on the Tehran night. They saw the Supreme One vanish from sight. Now the militias are shaking, the cell phones are cold. A story of resistance is officially old.
Look at the coast where the citrus used to grow. Gaza is silent under the ice have glow.
No more turtles for the Persian king, no more children for the Kaibas team. They promised you victory, they promised you land, and left you to die in the rubble and sand. While Ali was counting his pixels and gold, the people of Gaza were traded and sold.
From the Al-Aqsa gates to the Babylon wall, the idols of Tehran are starting to fall. Iraq's looking west past the smoke and the fear. The Abraham echo is finally here. The bridge is open from Zion to Iraq. The 47th thunder, there's no turning back. Gaza is breathing, the border is still. The end of the mullah, the end of the thrill. You lashed at the 7, you bombed your own school, but the 47th broke every resistance roar. Was our brother, Gaza was our heart, until the B-2s tore the bunker apart. Now Baghdad is calling for a desk and a chair to sign on the line while there's peace in the air. No more Takia, no more the only thing left is the kinetic fear. Of Babylon is starting to unfold. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The liberation of the crescent is finally complete. All eyes awaking. Baghdad is free. The 47th
wrote the history.
The eagle is circling, the sky is turning red. The Supreme One is hiding with a price upon his head. He can't reach the west, he can't touch the shore, so he breaks all the windows in the house next door. 7 nations bleeding under Tehran's hate, a blind man's tantrum at the pillar of state. Of the 78 sign, where the cowhead wait in the vineyards are fine. Not companions in bloom, but the budding prize. 10-year-old children for a martyr's eyes. A theological bribe, a tacky lie, to keep the boys dying under the Persian sky.
trajectory of shame, a self-inflicted wound with nobody to blame.
From the ports of Kuwait to the Ammonite, the desperate lashing of a soul in flight. He gambled on a stupid king, he gambled on the time, but the 47th thunder won't ignore the crime.
You struck at the neighbors, you lashed at the blue, but the 47th thunder is fucking real for you. Operation Epic Fury, the hammer of lead for the child thief and the lies he spread. No more kawaii, no more paradise toys. It's the end of the mullahs and their holy boys.
Zainab of Khaybar, she's laughing in the dust. She didn't need a missile, she didn't need trust. Just a gift of poisoned lamb and a test for a king. I feel my heart snapping, did you feel the sting? The prophet died in a fever, a miserable end, while the dog you called unclean was man's only friend. The render is failing, oil is dry. The dragon and the bear just said goodbye.
You struck at the neighbors, you lashed at the blue, but the 47th thunder is fucking real for you. The compound is ashes, the bunker is cold, the keys to the city have been bought and sold. February 28th, the ledger is clear. The end of the trauma, the end of the fear.
The sweets are bitter, the fire was sweet. The 47th made the victory complete. Beneath the shadow of the Kaaba, before the black stone, the daughters of the desert sat upon a pagan throne. Alat, Aluza, and the third one Manat. The roots of the ritual, the ghost in the plot. The prophet was lonely, could grace were cold. So he looked at the idols and he did as he was told. He bowed to the stones and he whispered the line, trying to make the pagan god something divine.
These are the exalted cranes, the prophet declared, while the pagans of Mecca stood silent and stared. Their intercession is hoped for, he cried to the sun, integrating the many into the one. But the angel came back with a lash and a sting, saying, Satan put those words on the tongue of the king. A flippant excuse for a compromise made, the foundations of Mecca built in the shade.
From the moon on the flag to the stone in the wall, the pagan foundations are starting to fall. The 47th thunder is peeling the pain, revealing the sinner inside of the saint. It was Satan's verse in the prophet's mouth, the wind of the north and the dust of the south. You bow to the goddesses to save your own
Oops, I forgot those verses weren't real. I was just trying to close a political deal. Satan jumped in and he whispered a song, and I'm infallible, so I couldn't be wrong.
Just a man in a cave with a shadow on the wall, waiting for the 47 to end it all.
It was Satan's verse in the prophet's mouth, the wind of the north and the dust of the south. No more the Kia, no more the year. The end of the pagan empire is here. February 28th, the ledger is red. The goddesses are laughing, the prophet is
dead. The cranes have flown, the stone is just cold. The 47 is the only story told.
The tigress is rising, the shadow is gone. Baghdad is waking to a 47th dawn. For 20 years trapped in the Persian base, paying the mullahs a martyr's price. But they saw the fire on the Tehran night. They saw the Supreme One vanish from sight. Now the militias are shaking, the cell phones are cold. The story of resistance is officially old.
Look at the coast where the citrus used to grow. Gaza is silent under the Yazef glow. No more tunnels for the Persian king. No more children for the Khaybar sting. They promised you victory, they promised you land, then left you to die in the rubble and sand. While Ali was counting his pixels and gold, the people of Gaza were traded and sold.
From the Al-Aqsa Gate to the Babylon Wall, the idols of Tehran are starting to fall. Iraq's looking west, past the smoke and the fear. The
The bridge is open from Zion to Iraq. The 47th thunder, there's no turning back. The Mala is ashes, the bunker is cold. The future of Babylon is starting to unfold.
February 28th, the fire was sweet. The liberation of the crescent is finally complete.
Waking, Baghdad is free. The 47 hold the history.
In the bunkers down where the shadows play, the Supreme One signs his soul away. He fears the Virgin, he fears her light, so he sends a husband in the dead of night. A box of sweets for a mother's grief, the signature of a holy thief. He calls her whore to hide his fear, but the end of the line is drawing near.
I hear the steel in the winter sky. I don't look down, I look up high. Beyond the bars and the clerics' lies, a different fire begins to rise. They told me God had turned his face, that I was lost in this hollow place. But the thunder speaks a different tongue, a song of justice for the young.
The 47 watches from across the sea. He heard the prayers of the Zenzendeji. The red lines crossed, the dice are cast. The age of the mullahs is breathing its last.
The 47 thunder hit the Tehran night, answering the prayers with a blinding light. No more marriage, no more chains. The fire falls to wash the stains.
The compound crumbles, the tyrant is gone. A cinematic end to a bloody dawn. From the streets of Isfahan to the White House door, the monster of Tehran won't speak no more. Ali offered rape and a shroud of black. Trump offered fire and the country back. One used a loophole to steal a soul, the other used a hammer to take control. February 28th,